Rude Neighbors by Timidly Turtle. A sharp pain in my chest. I could feel it getting soaked.
Tatum, what the hell are you doing, boy? You about to cost me $100. Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh wow.
Oh,
My stupid neighbor in his stupid fantasy league.
let's go.
Whatever stupid
Let's
name
go.
they call it. You can always count on him to disturb the whole unit at 10 p.m. He's lost 4 bets in a row. How did he go back? So stupid. He even convinced me once. The fastest I've ever wasted $30. Could have bought me more time. Why'd he have to overdo it? I was already down after the first 7 jabs. Could have left me to die slow.
I would never fall in love again until I found her.
I love that song. Loved is the proper tense now. I don't think I ever got to compliment her voice, how decent it was. I'm sure she already knows. She didn't waste any of my breath. The last of them. Bro, what else he got? Couldn't he be any louder? I must have been his first out of here. You've stolen my breath. Left me cold and soaked. At least respect my belongings.
I gotta get out of here.
How rude. All of them to interrupt my last minutes with their noise. I'm running out of time. Whether it's their fault or not, shouldn't I get to cherish it? How inconsiderate of them. How rude of them. How selfish. I guess the world doesn't stop for you. It doesn't care at all. And I guess I'll technically interrupt their precious time later with all the sirens, cops, yellow tape. Oh yeah, that'll do it. And I guess I can be rude too. Sorry, not sorry in advance. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to my 4th Timidly Toem. We're already at number 4. It feels like just yesterday I was posting my first toem and I was so scared to speak and also had a really horrible mic quality. Still can't get over that. And now I'm here at number 4. And really my 5th video because I did a Timidly talk. If you guys haven't seen that, it's called I Don't Want to Win Enough. Please listen to it. It's very inspirational and I listen to it again and again and I'm just like, wow, I'm very grateful that I put that out because I listen to it in my tough times and I get remotivated. So how much can you guys benefit from that? But anyways, this 4th Timidly Toem is something that is so personal to me, honestly, and I'm so grateful I was able to put it into a toem for you guys. As you guys know, this is a space for emotional awareness and for vulnerability. So this is me being vulnerable here. This is something that has followed me my whole life. And if you guys didn't get it, the poem is about how the world doesn't stop for you. And through this poem, the character, the protagonist, is on their last verges of life because they were just attacked. They're very injured and they're on their last moments, on their last breaths until death, and it seems like nobody cares. Their first neighbor is watching sports and being all loud and obnoxious, while the second neighbor is just singing her way, singing along to a song. And then on top of that, the perpetrator, the attacker, he is rummaging through the stuff. So it just seems like nobody cares what groundbreaking or what very important event is happening not too far away from them. Also, sorry for the sounds, the sus sounds. If you were watching that without headphones, I mean, I'm literally playing a character who's just attacked with the knife. So that's not that's not a sound that's unrealistic for that moment, if you know what I mean. I just was like, damn, like RIP the non headphone users. They usually say RIP headphone users. No, it's the opposite this time.
A moment of silence for our fallen brothers and sisters.
And that really leads me to having only one question for you guys. I usually have two or three, but this one, I just want one question in the comments. If you have any more questions, go ahead and leave it in the comments below. I really want to hear from you guys. I still don't have a comment yet, but that is fine. I know I'm in my growth stages, and the most important part, or a big part of growth, is the stagnancy of the beginning. So I know I'm not going to have a lot of subscribers, a lot of views, or anything, or likes like that. But I'm just going to keep producing, keep getting better at my craft so that later, or however long that is, my loyal fans, they'll come back to this video. And I don't care if this video is 5 years old, go ahead and leave a comment below, because this is a place where I just want to communicate with my community. Like, community. I feel like there's a reason why those words sound similar. And I really want to hear from you guys. I really want to start conversations, start healing, grow emotional awareness, and welcome vulnerability. So, my only question is it a blessing or a curse? My whole life, I'm trying to juggle this answer because I've always thought of it as something like, well, is it a blessing or a curse? Is this a good thing that the world doesn't stop for me, or is it a bad thing? It could be a blessing because you feel free, you feel like you get to do whatever you want and you don't get bound to the world in that sense because the world doesn't stop for you, you don't have to stop for it. Or is it a curse because if the world doesn't stop for you, does that mean you're a slave to it? Does that mean that you follow its timeline? Are you bound by this reality? And the gravity of this question is what caused me to ignore it for the longest time. I went from being so baffled by how little the world cares about me to not even stop when certain things are happening to me, to ignoring that fear, ignoring my anger and all the emotions I'm going to list next. That's what made me turn into the person I am today, who doesn't ask for help, who doesn't become vulnerable because I'm like, well, the world doesn't stop for me, so it doesn't care what about these things, about how I feel. And that's what another reason why I bottled up all my emotions growing up, and I'm trying to revert that here on this channel. So, it's not a good thing. It wasn't a good thing, and now I'm finally putting it out, and I'm so grateful for that because I really am feeling the release of that, the emotions felt in this poem. I have three listed, but I'm sure you could pick out some more and just leave your answers below in the comments. But the first one is definitely fear. Um, I had a fear growing up, and I still kind of do, that I'll be easily forgotten. If the world doesn't stop for me, I'd be easily forgotten then, right? Because I'm so insignificant here, right? That's why for this poem, I made it something so grand as someone literally dying. their last breaths in a brutal death too. And yet nobody cares. Everybody's going on with their day. So that's one of the biggest emotions I've had, fear. Another one would be anger. Um, Anger that no matter how much I contributed to this world, it wouldn't matter because it wouldn't look at it. It wouldn't accept it anyway, or it wouldn't match how much of a force it has over my life. So it's not like I can go 50-50 with how much the world contributes to me as much as I contribute to it, if that makes sense. So I grew up angry about how I can never outweigh how much the world impacts me. But also, I had a strange emotion of joy now that I've grown and I'm trying to grow out of thinking of this fact in a negative light. I actually have joy because in reality now I have room to make this world, to make this perspective whatever I want it to be. I could see it as a blessing or a curse. I get to choose. I can have fear or I can be at peace that I can leave my mark on this world and maybe not everybody knows about it, but I do. The reality is up to you at the end of the day. So, thank you so much, guys, for listening. That's all I have for today. Um, I hope you guys have left your comments below. And if you really did enjoy, I ask that you like and that you subscribe to join the Timidly Throng. We only have one subscriber right now, which I'm incredibly grateful for. But if you want to grow that number, I encourage you to do so. I'm super grateful for everything I have right now. I'm grateful for this Toem, and I'm just so excited for the future because I'm only moving up. I see in every video I'm moving up in some way, shape, or form, even if it's something as little as my voice acting or something as little as, how close I hold the mic to my mouth because I'm still learning how to deal with this mic. I've never used the mic before. Yeah, I'm just this channel is gonna move up. I'm still filled with hope and with ambition that I hope you guys can see that and trust me with your subscription and that you guys would watch me grow, watch and join the community, contribute to the community because I'm not giving up on this channel. I don't care how long it takes for me to hit the milestone of 10 subscribers, as you guys see at the beginning of every one of my recent videos. 10 subscribers is my goal right now because once you hit 10, why not hit 20, 30, 40, 100, 1K? I know that's a huge jump, but you guys know what I mean. Yeah, but that being said, thanks for watching so much. And remember that vulnerability is strength. I hate you in the back of my mind. You died, and I didn't even cry. Not a single tear. Mm-hmm.